Hey guys, we're going to do a quick little video over how to remake a set. I'm going to first get started with telling you how we got to this spot. So typically what I'll do is my very first spot in the location during that trapping season is going to be just a basic dirt hole set. And what that is I use this to basically auger that ground out. And there's my hole. Then I'll use this tool right here and cut, basically hammer some stuff out here and get that where that trap lays flat. Then I'll bed that trap very tightly so I cannot press. If I press on any of those sides of that trap, there should be no movement. And then at that point in time, I'll cover it up with dirt. Typically there's not any hard freezes at that point, so it works out really well. And then once I have a coyote in that trap, then at that point in time, what I call the circle, the coyote circle, or circle of death, for this particular instance. But after that, what I'll end up doing is I'll still clear out my hole after I catch that first coyote, but there's so much scent in this area, in this circle. So what I'll end up doing is I'll put that trap back in there, bed it again, put the dirt over there. But instead of actually making a dirt hole set out of the deal, I'll now just take this regular grass and spread it all the way around that circle, and that establishes, basically what I call the circle of death. And that coyote doesn't know where that trap is. You can sense that there is that, there is the hole, there's the lure, the bait in there, or a combination of that. And that coyote will continuously work this, and then since that hole is diagonal back down this way, that coyote's eventually going to have to work in, hit that trap to be able to get in there, and that's how we catch them there. So it's kind of a basic 2-for-1 there, dirt hole, and then going back into the the coyote circle with just your main vegetation. If you don't have this stuff, I go get you some hay or straw. Go get you some bales of hay and use that for your natural vegetation or whatever. Just kind of, even with the straw or hay bales, it's going to even add more eye appeal. But I do keep almost all of my traps off of the road, but at a distance I can actually check these things on a daily basis and identify if there's an animal in these without having to go through. So basically I'm checking my traps legally on a 24-hour basis, and if there's an animal go in there and dispatch it, and then if not, I move on down the road. So just another thing to keep in mind, kind of the same as what I approach as I take a deer hunting, as non-intrusive as possible is best. But we'll go ahead and get this thing set up, show you guys a couple more videos or pictures in regards to the stages there, and hopefully this helps you guys out in regards to understanding how you can remake a set. Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick little demonstration here. Actually got some rain coming in here, so we're going to have to get going, but I want to show you the center of that hole, basically to that pan. As you can see, that pan's sitting right there. You do it enough, you'll figure it out. But on this pan, what I was telling you earlier, see, if I touch it in any direction, there's no movement on any of those four corners. So now, just because the next week we're going to have some cold temperatures but no freezing temperatures, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, my auger, come in here, get some more dirt, and then put dirt on here, and I'm just going to basically put a lot more of this grass. And I try to stay away from the actual trap when I do this stuff, so I'll go back over here and get of it, and then cover it up with that dirt, lure it up, and I'll put the bait and some probably coyote or fox urine on the back side there, and we should be good to go. So alright guys, well, we got the dirt on there, and I wanted to touch on one thing I didn't address earlier. As you can see, this pan right there, you want that to be the lowest spot there. So what I've got is I got that entire trap covered, and I'm going to take some of this excess dirt right in here, barely put it over that trap pan, and then we're going to have the grass around. Alright, so I'm going to stick that sheet sheep pool in there. So basically when that coyote gets in here, he's eventually work his way and he'll see that white, and that'll be another lure for him to get in there and start digging. All right guys, well, it is officially raining. I'm gonna do a last little thing here. So I'm gonna put some coyote urine right in here, show you guys that. And basically right in there's your dirt or your hole, there's the trap. What that coyote should be doing is there's a lot of trail systems that come in through here off this fence line, and they'll work up and down here as well. And like all those coyotes, they'll continuously work this, and then they'll eventually mess up, hit that trap, and the deal's done. So hopefully this helps you guys out in regards to understanding how to remake a trap.